Hi, everybody. We are going to start a pregnancy yoga class, a very gentle, that is going to help you not only to connect with your body, but also to connect you and your baby. We're going to start just by sitting down on the floor. So grab a mat. If you don't have a mat, just put a blanket so that you feel comfortable. You should have pillows around you or blankets, especially for the relaxation technique. But when you are sitting down, if you don't feel comfortable about sitting down on the floor, you can sit over a pillow or just on a chair. And do your best to be comfortable. You're not just listening to your body, you're also listening to your baby. So we're going to start just by sitting down on the floor, and you have a couple of positions that you can use when you are sitting down. So you can sit down and just cross our legs. So usually we have the right foot near us, the left foot in front of the right foot. So this is a beginner's position. You can also, if this is uncomfortable for you, just stretch your legs out. It's not because you're going to do some kind of yoga or stretching techniques when you are pregnant that you need to be uncomfortable. So if you need to, just stretch your legs out. You can also bend one leg, keeping the other one stretched, and then just change as it goes. Okay? And of course, you can always sit down over your knees if that feels comfortable for you. So as we're sitting down, crossing our legs, right foot near us, left foot in front of the right foot. If this is not comfortable, just change the position. We're going to have our hands down to our knees and keeping our back straight. Closing our eyes for a few moments. Let's just focus on our breath. Taking a full breath in and a full breath out. We want our breath to get a little bit more slow and deep than what we are used to do in our daily lives. And what this does to us is that it's going to influence your central nervous system to calm down, to release any sort of physical or emotional tension. And in this way, because the central nervous system is intimately connected with your baby to protect the survival of your baby, you're also influencing your baby's development. So taking a full breath in and a full breath out. And now we're going to have our hands down on our belly where our baby is. And mentally we're going to invite our baby to share the practice of yoga with us. Enjoying this moment with our baby. Now it's just about you and the new universe that you are creating inside of yourself. And slowly, the next time as you take a deep breath in, let's lift up our arms, stretching up to the top. Now cross your fingers, make a nice stretch all of your back. And as we're breathing out, we're gently going to release. So we're breathing in and out through the nose now. So breathing in, stretching up. Cross your fingers, keep your stretch. And breathing out, gently releasing your arms down. Breathing in to the top. Cross your fingers, keep your stretch. Breathing out, releasing. Now, if you are on the first stages of the pregnancy, it might be really comfortable to keep the breath flowing through the nose and to keep it slow and deep. But if you are around the second or especially at the end of your pregnancy, you'll probably need to do a faster rhythm of your breath, and you'll probably need to breathe through your mouth. So that's perfectly fine. So just choose a rhythm that it's good for you, that you can keep just for a little while, enjoying the breath just like waves on the ocean that is connecting you and your baby. Good. Now the next time as you take a deep breath in, lifting up our arms, stretch up to the top. Cross your fingers, make a nice stretch all over your back. And as we're breathing out, bend over to your left side. So gentle movement. So I'm like a mirror for you. Breathing in, you're coming up. And out, reach over to your right side. Breathing in and out towards your left. So always keep your hip bones down to the floor. Breathing in and out, release. Breathing in, and as you're breathing out, slowly release your arms down. Take a deep breath in, stretch up to the top. Now as you're breathing out, slowly release the left arm down. Now stretch the right arm up and then to your back, so opening up your chest. Take a deep breath into the top, and then reach over to your right side in the same way, opening up. Breathing in and out, release. Breathing in and out. Breathing in. Now release just your arms forward. Let's do a nice rotation over to your left side. Breathing out, closing your hands. Breathing in, coming forward, and out, releasing. Breathing in and out. Breathing in and out. Breathing in and slowly release. Good. Let's stretch our legs out. Taking a deep breath in, slowly coming up. Now do a nice rotation over to your left side and just fall down over your legs. So some of you are going to stay here. Probably your belly doesn't let you move forward. Or you can move a little bit more further and down, sliding your hands over your legs. Take a deep breath into the middle, stretching up to the top. And let's do the same thing over to your right side and stretch. Breathing in, up to the top. Let's reach down and forward. Now here some of you are going to have your hands down on the floor, releasing the head and the neck. Some of you will be able to move your elbows down to the floor if you feel comfortable. As long as there's no abdominal pressure or any pelvic pressure, or stretch a little bit more further down, stretching your arms. Now take a deep breath in, stretch up to the top. And as you're breathing out, slowly releasing. Now we're going to have our hands on the floor, close to the hips, lifting up the chest and the head. Back. Slowly release. Take a deep breath in, stretch up. So the amount of stretch that you do on your pelvis, it's up to you. So bend over to the left side, stretch down. Some of you will have your legs a little bit more closer together. Some of you can open a little bit more, as long as there's no pelvic discomfort. Do a nice rotation over to the right side, and we're coming down towards your leg. Slowly breathing into the middle, stretch up to the top, and we're going to reach down and forward. Just do what it feels more comfortable for you. Take a deep breath in as we're coming up. And as we're breathing out, slowly releasing. And again, hands on the floor, close to your hips, lifting up the chest and the head. So you're opening up your chest back. And gently releasing. Good, nice. So now we're going to keep again our legs crossed. And we're going to have our hands down on our baby. Closing our eyes for a few moments. Let's connect first with our breath. So the practice is all about going back to our body, to our breath, to connect ourselves with our baby. So taking a full breath in and a full breath out. So when we're breathing out, we're going to do the blow-ha. It's an H and an A. Releasing. So breathing in, full breath, full capacity of your lungs, and breathing out, releasing. Full breath in and out, release. So when you're breathing in, visualize the oxygen, the nutrients coming from your own system towards your baby's body. And when you're breathing out, you're releasing in harmony and peace everything you no longer need on your system for the survival of your baby. So when you're breathing in, you're bringing health and energy to your baby. And when you're breathing out, you're releasing in harmony and peace. Full breath in and full breath out. So close your eyes and just for a few moments follow your own internal rhythm. The rhythm that feels more comfortable for you and for your baby inside. Breathing in through the nose, out through your mouth, doing the blow-ha. Good. And keeping that inner awareness and connection, take a deep breath in. Lift up your arms, stretch up to the top. Now cross your fingers, make a nice stretch all over your back. And as you're breathing out, move over to your left side, doing the blow-ha. Breathing in, coming up. And out, release. Breathing in. And out. Breathing in and out. Breathing in. And as you're breathing out, release the arms down. Take a deep breath in, stretch up, breathing into your baby. And as you're breathing out, now move the left arm down. Stretch the right arm closer to your head, maybe even with your elbow, left elbow down to the floor if you feel comfortable, but always with the hips down on the floor, hip bone, so not this, okay? So slowly release. Breathing in, stretch up. And out, release over to your right side. Breathing in. And out. Breathing in and out. Breathing in. Now release your arms forward and do a nice rotation over to your left side. Breathing out. Breathing in forward and out, releasing. So through this breath, we are inducing the relaxation of the body, focusing our mind, breathing into the middle, out, reach over to your left side, breathing in forward, and out, releasing. Breathing in, And relax. Good. Let's stretch our legs out. So again, the amount of stretch that you do, it's up to you. A little bit more closer together. If you feel any kind of discomfort on your pelvis, just keep your legs a little bit more closer. If you feel okay, just open up. So take a deep breath in, stretch up, reach over to your left side, sliding your hands down your leg. Breathing into the middle through the nose, out through your mouth. Reach over to your right side, release. Breathing in and out, coming forward. Breathing in, stretching up. And breathing out, releasing to your back. Hands on the floor, lifting up the chest and the head. Slowly release. Take a deep breath in, stretch up. Reach over to your left side. Breathing into the middle, up to the top. Reach over to your right. Breathing into the middle, stretch up. Reach down and forward. Taking a deep breath in to the top and out, reaching to your back. Hands down on the floor, lifting up the chest and the head. Breathing in and out, releasing. Good. So let's get our legs a little bit more closer together, more or less on the line with the hips. Relax the head back if you feel comfortable. And now in this position, let's just move our feet back and forth, back and forth. Just helping ourselves to stimulate the circulation over our legs, especially by the end of the pregnancy. You'll probably feel that you'll need to do a couple of stretches there. Back and forth, back and forth. And when you release the head, when you open up the shoulders out, open up the chest, it really helps you to open up this upper part of the body. Because when we are pregnant, and around the last stages of the pregnancy, we are constantly like this. Or if we have another baby, you're picking up your baby. So this is the time to open up the chest and increase that sense of safetiness and of confidence on yourself. So now let's do outside circles with our ankles, just taking care of this part of the body, our feet and ankles that are supporting our weight, that are supporting our baby. So it's just nice to focus there and give our love also to that part of our bodies. Check on your baby. How is your baby feeling? Is your baby asleep or is your baby awakened throughout the class? And slowly let's do the same thing, but now inside circles with our ankles. And slowly releasing. Good. Now we're going to stand up. Now the way that we're standing up, independently of the stages that you are in your pregnancy, you may just find out that you are pregnant or you are going to the end of your pregnancy. So we're going to do it slowly. Why? Because we have worked with our breath, and sometimes we are not so used to increase so much oxygen in our cells, in our lungs, in our brain, and you may feel a little bit dizzy. Not that it happens often, but let's just play it safe. So when we are standing up, we're going to do it first having one leg bended, foot down, grabbing on your knee. Check if everything is okay with you, and then slowly coming up with the other leg. So then you feel that your full system is balanced and your blood flow and the increase of oxygen, it's just making you feel more alive with more energy. So having your feet now a little bit spread out, more or less on the line with your hips, take a deep breath in, stretch up to the top. And as you're breathing out, gently release your arms down, doing the bloha. Breathing in, stretch up. Now as you're breathing out, slowly release. Take a deep breath in to the top. And as you're breathing out, gently release. Good. Now let's have our hands down on our baby. Close your eyes for a few moments. Keep your balance. And keep that slow and deep breath flowing. Feeling your baby. Improving, stimulating your own sense of trust, of confidence, of happiness and joy towards your baby. Strengthening your maternal intuition. And slowly release. Good. So let's move our legs a little bit more further out. Again, the amount of stretch that you do on your pelvis is just up to you. Take a deep breath in, stretch up to the top. Now as you're breathing out, release the left arm down. We're going to do a half a moon with both of our arms as you're bending over to the left side. Slowly breathe in. And we're going to change the positions of our arms and release. Breathing in. So let's do the same thing over to the left side. But this time we're going to stay here. Check how it feels. Just for 2 or 3 breaths. Now you can breathe in and out through your nose. In through your nose, out through your mouth. It's just up to you to what it feels more comfortable. Slowly release. And let's do the same thing to the other side. So your right hand is actually touching your baby. And gently releasing. Good. Take a deep breath in, stretch up to the top. And as you're breathing out, gently release. Good. Now, take a deep breath in, stretch up. Now, as you're breathing out, release the arms on the line of the shoulders. Now, the left foot is out, and you're going to bend the left leg. Now, with your right arm, come down towards your belly to your baby. And look over your left side. Breathing in, breathing out slowly and deeply. And just keeping that physical contact with your hand on your belly to keep your attention on your baby. Especially in the beginning of the practices, we need this to keep our attention there. Take a deep breath in. Now as you're breathing out, move your hand down to the knee and stretch the right arm up. Now some of you will be able to stay here, or some of you can even have your elbow down to your knee and have your left hand down on your baby. Now as you're breathing out, slowly release your arm down. And as you're breathing in, stretch up. So close your eyes or keep your eyes open, but you want to keep your mind also focused on the breath and on your baby. So share with your baby thoughts of joy and happiness. Mom is just sharing the practice of yoga. Mommy is here and is enjoying it. It's a new experience. Breathing in, stretch up. And breathing out, release. Good. So let's do the same thing to the other side. Feet on the same line. Take a deep breath in to the top. As you're breathing out, release the arms on the line of the shoulders. Now moving your left hand down to your belly. Now the right foot is out. And we're bending the right leg. So keep your elbow on the line of your knee. Looking straight forward. Breathing in and out slowly. Keep your attention on your breath and on your baby. Sharing a positive attitude. Take a deep breath in, and as you're breathing out, your hand is down to your knee, lifting up your left arm, or maybe even with your elbow down to your knee and your hand on your baby. As you're breathing out, you're slowly releasing. And again, focus on your baby. Mommy is here sharing a new experience. Everything that you share, your baby is feeling as if it was his own experience. Breathing in and out. Release. Check on your body. Is everything feeling okay? Breathing in, stretch up and out, release. One more time. Full breath into the top. And out, release. Good, nice. Now, let's have our feet a little bit more closer together, more or less on the line with your hips. And now we're going to work with the upper body. So we're just working with the pelvis, with the legs, strengthening those muscles. But now we're going to work with the upper parts of the body that usually accumulate a lot of tension. So relax the arms down, bend the head forward. And let's do wide circles with the head and the neck. So breathing in as we're moving back through the nose, if you feel comfortable, and breathing out through the mouth, doing the blow-ha. Breathing in. So these are slow and gentle movements. And the amount of stretch that you do on your neck and shoulder muscles, it's up to you, to what it feels more comfortable, not only for you, but also for your baby. Our babies are constantly sending us signals. And it's just up to us to become more sensitive, to pick up those vibrations. Breathing in and out. Good. Now let's have our hands down to our baby and let's do the same thing to the other side. Breathing in as we're moving back and out, releasing forward. Close your eyes and just follow your own internal rhythm. Check on your baby. Enjoy the practice of gentle, subtle stretches with your baby. And gently release. Good. Take a deep breath in, stretch up, and let's move our hands over to our shoulders. Take a deep breath in. We're lifting up our arms up to the top, breathing out, and we're releasing forward and down. So breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth. Breathing in and out, release. Breathing in and out. Full breath in and out, release. Breathing in and out. Good. Now let's move backwards. Breathing in the way up and out, release. Opening the chest, releasing the arms down. So breathing in and out. Breathing in out, releasing. Breathing in and out. Full breath in and out. And relax. Take a deep breath in, lift up your shoulders, stretch up. Breathing out. Release. Taking all the air out. So breathing in, stretch up. Breathing out. Full breath in to the top. Breathing out. One more time. Full breath in, stretch. Breathing out. Release. Good. So now we're going to have our feet a little bit more spread out. Bend your legs. Hands to your hips, and we're going to do wide circles with our hips. So here we are relaxing our hip muscles, our pelvis muscles. So keep your legs always bent. So don't stretch your legs, don't do something like this, but always with your legs bended so that the support of your body is right on your legs and you are actually releasing your lower back. And your lower back is a part of the body that usually throughout the pregnancy we feel some sort of discomfort because we are doing an extra bending there to help us keep the balance of the body as we increase our weight. So a slow motion movement, relax the pelvis muscles, the muscles right on the bottom of your spine. The same muscles that you use when you are going to the bathroom. Those are the muscles that here we want to relax and release. So now let's do the same thing to the other side. So nice and gentle moving of the body. Adjusting to each movement. Close your eyes. Relax and release the hips, the pelvis. And it might be really funny for your baby, this movement, just like a swing, as if you were cuddling your baby in your womb. Nice. And slowly release. Now we're going to swing sideways. So keeping our legs bended, just relaxing left and right, left and right. And slowly finishing. Good. So relax the arms and relax your legs. So now we're coming down. So the same way as we did the way up, we're going to do the way down. So we're going to do it carefully. We have been working with our breath. So first having one knee down, supporting with the other, and then the other knee down to the floor. So we're sideways on our mat, and we're going to have our hands right beneath the shoulders. Our knees are a little bit spread out. So I'm having the same line between my foot, the knee, and my hand. So not too much of this here, so you don't want to move your hands too much forward or too much back, okay? So keep your back on the same line as the floor. As we're taking a deep breath in, we're lifting up the chest and the head with the hips out. And as we're breathing out, we're going to roll our spine in, stretching up. Release the head and the neck. So breathing in, you're stretching out. And as you're breathing out, you're stretching in. So we're going to continue on using the blowha. So breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. So just do it as long as it feels comfortable. You want to keep that slow motion of the breath at the same time as you move your body. So it's a nice flow in and out. Close your eyes. This is helping you to release any sort of tension that you may feel on your spine. And when you release tension of your spine, you are doing the same over your central nervous system, connected to the survival of your baby. So how is your baby now? Let's come back there. Is your baby asleep? Is your baby awake? And what is the feeling, the sensation that you have attached to the thought of your baby? And slowly we're going to release. Now, we're going to sit down over our feet and move your knees out so that your belly moves down between your knees. Now, some of you are going to stay here and just stretch your arms, release the head and the neck. Some of you will be able to move your elbows down and just release. Some of you can actually stretch your arms down. You can even help yourself if you need to, just to have a pillow and just relax there. Breathing in, breathing out softly and deeply. Now we're going to work with our lower pelvis muscles, the muscles right in the bottom of your spine. So we're going to contract and release. Contract and release the lower pelvis muscles. Contracting, releasing, contracting, releasing. So those are the muscles that we want to keep in shape throughout our pregnancy and after pregnancy, because those muscles are going to be very active in the time of labor. But it doesn't have to be a natural labor if you are having, a cesarean or those muscles, the pelvis muscles, are sustaining the weight of your baby. So it's great that you can do it throughout the day, just a nice contraction and release of that part of the body to keep those muscles in shape. And slowly we're going to release. Good. So let's turn towards our breathing techniques. So sit down in a comfortable position. We're going to have our hands now on our belly, on our baby. We're going to have the left hand a little bit above our right hand. And we're going to start by doing slow and deep breath as we have been doing here. But we are going to do it just now consciously, keeping our body still and just focusing on our breath and on our baby. So full breath in, using the full capacity of your lungs. And a full breath out, releasing with a blow-ha. Full breath in and out, releasing. Breathing in and out. Breathing in and out. Good. Now we're going to do the same thing, but we're going to induce the relaxation of the body. Now you have two ways to do this. If you are on the first stages of your pregnancy, sometimes even at the last stages of your pregnancy, and you feel pretty comfortable about laying down on your back, then you can do so. If you don't feel comfortable about laying down on your back, maybe you are at last stages of your pregnancy and you already feel a lot of weight over your internal organs, then you can lay down sideways. So I'm going to show you. When you're laying down on your back, We're going to have our legs bended. So when you're laying down, even if it's the first stages of the pregnancy, just do it sideways, okay? So don't do it like this. You don't want to increase too much of pressure over the abdominal muscle. So just move sideways. And you're laying down on your back. So we're going to have our knees together and our feet spread out, more or less, in the line with your mat. And we're going to have our hands down on our baby. Now, each time that we're breathing in, the belly is moving up towards the ceiling. And each time that you're breathing out, the belly is going down towards the floor. So breathing in as your belly is moving up. And out as your belly is coming down. So we're not pushing the abdominal muscles to move up or down. It's just a natural flow of the breath that allows this movement of the breath. And this is exactly what your baby is going to do when your baby is born. That's how babies breathe. That's how you were breathing before. But usually because of stress, of anxiety, of our lives, of activity, extra activity on our lives actually, we start breathing just through the upper part of our lungs. But the upper part of the lungs is actually the one that has less volume. So our lungs are just like two triangles. So the lower part of the lungs is the one that has more volume, and the upper part is the one that has less volume. So here we just want to focus on that lower part of the lungs. How do you do that? Take all the air out, and when you breathe in, focus that you're going to take the air to the lower part of the lungs, and then your belly is moving forward. Sometimes it takes a little while just to get used to it, but you will be able to do it. When you are laying down sideways, it is exactly the same thing. Let me just take this away. There you are. So here, when you're laying down sideways, you can have a pillow maybe here, or a pillow between your legs if you need to. And you're going to have your hand again just down on your belly, on your baby. And in the same way, keeping yourself and your body relaxed. As you're breathing in, the belly is moving forward. And as you're breathing out, the belly is moving back. So breathing in, the belly is moving forward. And breathing out, the belly is moving back. So just close your eyes for a little while and take your awareness to your breath. Now you want your breath to get a little bit more slow and deep than what you are used to do in your daily lives. So close your eyes for a little while and just take your awareness to your baby, to your breath. You want your exhalation to take at least the double time of your inhalation. So if you're breathing in 2 seconds, you want to breathe out in 4 seconds. Or if you're breathing in 3 seconds, you want to breathe out in 6 seconds. So just choose a breathing, a rhythm that it's good for you to keep. And visualize that each time that you're taking a deep breath, you're delivering health, energy, happiness to your baby. And each time that you're breathing out, you are releasing everything you no longer need on your system in harmony and in peace. And when we provide these moments to our baby, we are showing our baby that moments of calmness, of balance between mind and body are possible. So enjoy just a few more moments keeping that slow and deep breath. And slowly we're going to move on to our relaxation technique. Now, on our relaxation technique, you can, if you are sideways, you can just keep the same position. You can even, have a blanket over you so you don't feel any sort of cold during the relaxation technique. Because if not, your body will be sensing that part that is feeling the cold instead of just learning to properly relax. Or you can lay down on your back if you feel comfortable that way. When you're laying down on your back, you can have your knees together and your feet spread out as before, or as I would recommend, we are going to stretch our legs. Stretching our legs, having our feet a little bit spread out. Now stretch your arms, keep the palm of your hands facing up, and your arms a little bit away from the body. Check your neck if it's on the same line as your spine, as your back. If you want, you can always have one or both of your hands down on your baby. Close your eyes, and we're going to take a full breath in any position that you have chosen. Full breath in. Now contract all the muscles of your body. Contract your feet, the legs, the back and the front. Contract the hands and the arms, the shoulders, the neck. Contract the muscles of your face and relax. Again, take a full breath in. Let's contract all the parts, all the muscles of your body. Feet, legs, arms, back, front, neck, shoulders, muscles of the face, and relax. Again, full breath in, contract all the muscles, and relax. Closing our eyes. We're going to just follow my leads, taking your awareness, your consciousness to the different parts of the body that I'm going to mention. Breathing in, breathing out, relaxing our left foot, right foot, left leg, right leg. Relaxing our hips, pelvis, lower pelvis, and genital muscles. Relax your lower back, upper back, the abdominal muscles, the breast, and the chest. Relax your left hand, right hand, left arm, right arm. Relax your shoulders and the neck. Relax the muscles of your face, chin, lips, cheeks, ears, eyes, forehead, hair, and the head. We are relaxing all of our muscles. We are relaxing our our skin, relaxing our internal organs, relaxing our brain cells, heart, lungs, intestines, stomach, kidneys, relaxing our placenta, the umbilical cord, and our baby's body. Relaxing the left foot of our baby, right foot, left leg, right leg. Relaxing our baby's hips, pelvis, lower back, upper back. Relaxing our baby's belly, the breast, and the chest. We are relaxing the left hand of our baby, right hand, left arm, right arm, left shoulder, right shoulder. Relaxing our baby's neck, head, our baby's chin, lips, cheeks, ears, nose, eyes, forehead, hair, and the head. We are relaxing all of our baby's muscles, relaxing our baby's skin, and we are creating within ourselves an emotion of happiness, of joy. And we are sharing that emotion with our baby inside, building our baby's sense of love, of trust, and connection with ourselves. And slowly bringing that sensation of happiness, of joy, but also of peace and quietness. Connected with our babies, we are going to start awakening our mind and our bodies, moving our toes, moving our fingers, and stretching our arms above our head, just stretching the full body as we're going to sit down. So moving sideways, slowly, gently supporting the weight of the body. Sitting down on a comfortable position, crossing our legs or just stretching our legs out with our hands down on our bellies, closing our eyes for a few moments and just focusing on our baby, on our baby's world, on our baby's feelings and thoughts, on our baby's own energy and connection. So keep that slow and deep breath flowing. And keep yourself connected with your baby inside, enjoying each inhalation and exhalation that you take as if you were cuddling your baby with your breath. And finishing our meditation, we finish our class for today, having both of our hands closer together right in the middle of the chest. Close your eyes for a few more moments. And on these moments, just thank your baby for sharing the practice with you, as you have enjoyed each moment of connection, each moment of love and happiness.